Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. We are going to see question and answers from Pedodontics. So moving on to question number 1. The intellectual disability, the IQ, 25 to 50 is suggestive of, they've given 4 options: imbecile, idiot, moron, genius. The answer to this question is imbecile. So if you see, for idiot the range is around 25, and for imbecile it is 25 to 50, and for moron it is 50 to 70. That is, for idiot it is less than 25. If the IQ is going to be less than 25, it's categorized as idiot, and 25 to 50 is imbecile, and 50 to 70 is for moron. So moving on to question number 2. Nitrous oxide is contraindicated in, they've given 4 options: COPD, asthma, sickle cell anemia, and all of the above. The answer to this question is all of the above. See, it is also contraindicated in any case of respiratory infections as well as otitis media and epilepsy also. And if you see, for general anesthesia, all the anemias are contraindicated. So moving on to question number 3. The point where an individual first perceives pain is called, they've given 4 options: threshold, tolerance, fear, and cognition. The answer to this question is threshold. So pain threshold is the level at which the body first perceives a stimuli as being painful. It is relatively constant among different people. Each person has a different pain threshold. So when you see about pain tolerance, it is the amount of pain that can be tolerated after the pain is first perceived. It is something like an acceptance level of that existing pain. So moving on to question number 4. Shy and submissive child is the result of parents who are, they've given 4 options: over-indulgent, overprotective, unaffectionate, empathetic. The answer to this question is option B, overprotective. Moving on to question number 5. A stainless steel crown should normally extend below the gingival crest approximately. They've given 4 options: 1 mm, 1.5 mm, 2 mm, 2.5 mm. The answer to this question is 1 mm. So during the preparation of a stainless steel crown, in the tooth preparation, occlusally we will be doing around 1.5 to 2 mm reduction, and buccal in the lingual aspect around 0.5 mm, and for the proximal 1 to 1.5 mm. So moving on to question number 6. The term rampant caries applies to a mouth having 5 or more lesions per year, or 10 or more lesions per year, 2 or more lesions per year, 12 or more lesions per year. The answer to this question is 10 or more lesions per year. Only then it is called as rampant caries. Moving on to question number 7. Gingivitis is at its peak in children at age 3 to 4 years, 6 to 7 years, 11 to 13 years, 15 to 18 years. The answer to this question is 11 to 13 years. See, chronic marginal gingivitis is the most prevalent type of gingival change in the childhood. It reaches in its severity to its peak at the onset of puberty, and around 90% of the children have this gingivitis by the time they reach 15 years of age. They will be affected by gingivitis by the time they reach 15 years of age. Moving on to question number 8. What is the pH of calcium hydroxide? They've given 4 options: 7, 12, 10, 14. The answer to this question is option B, 12. So moving on to question number 9. Injuries to primary teeth occur mostly at, they've given us 4 options: 6 to 12 months, 3 to 4 years, 5 to 6 years, 1.5 to 2.5 years. The answer to this question is 1.5 to 2.5 years. See, children in the age group of 1 to 2.5 years sustain injuries to the primary dentition, and that is very frequent. And this is the age when a child learns to toddle and is relatively, in this age, they start walking and it is almost uncoordinated. So that is the reason while the child falls or tends to fall often. So the injuries to primary teeth occur mostly at 1.5 to 2.5 years. So moving on to question number 10. Which type of injury is least common in children? They've given us 4 options: intrusion, extrusion, subluxation, complicated crown fracture. The answer to this question is complicated crown fracture.